Hello everyone, this is Bob and Threadbare, and welcome back to Psychonauts. And the race. Oh, the race.
Okay, it's time to see how fast you are, darling. Ready? Get set, go, baby, go!
Now, the race itself isn't that bad. As a matter of fact, it's not very difficult at all. You just keep on moving down towards the bottom, collect a few figments along the way, and all you really have to do is beat Bobby Zilch there. The other two cheerleaders are not quite as fast as either you or Bobby Zilch, and they'll cheer for you if they happen to pass you. They're nice like that. I mean, they've got their odd little dark sides, but for the most part, they're pretty nice. But of course, Bobby is a terrible winner, and so we want to rub it in his face that we are even faster than he is at levitation. And as you can see, there are a bunch of different ways here, upper ways and lower ways, and none of them are particularly faster than the others, but they are interesting. Gives the race area a lot of dynamic action. It also gives us a bit of a problem, because there are figments along each of the paths that you can take.
Yeah!
And if you want a 100% run, you need to travel along each of those paths and find the figments in a very colorful area in which they barely show up at all.
You did it! You're quick like greasy lightning. I'm so proud of you, darling. You're so fast, you'll be at my party in no time, eh?
So yeah, winning the race is easy. Collecting all the figments from the race is really, really hard.
Okay, if you want to get up to where the action is, you're going to have to do a lot of floating in this room, baby. Good thing you're so light on your feet.
Yes, we've been over this already. But right now, I need to go back to the race and pick up every last figment they have. Luckily, you guys don't have to see it. But I do have to win the race at the end. And so I did.
You did it! You're quick like greasy lightning. I'm so proud of you, darling. You're so fast.
Yes, we've heard it all before. You can see Bobby Zilch in the background still trying to win. But picking up figments that you missed is actually not as hard as you might worry about, because you can look at every figment you're missing, and each one has a unique location. I mean, they've got this big chart of them, and each figment has a unique column and row and page number for it. So if you get a walkthrough, it's very easy to find the figments that you are missing.
If you float in some areas, you might get a little more oomph than usual.
That being said, it is still a pain to get them, and I did need to check a walkthrough to find 2 of them, which I think is my record for least number of lookups I've had to perform. And so far, and I've been recording ahead, those are the only 2 figments I've had to look for.
If you float in some areas, you might get a little more oomph than usual.
So I'm kind of proud of that. Looks like there's 2 separate sets of bubble drafts. And I think I picked the right one. Because I just turned the big fan on.
Now you're going to have to use your Psy-Float again to get those rings spinning.
Mm-hmm. But first of all, there are bound to be some figments down along the other path. So let's see what we can grab here. Oh, there's one. Almost missed it. Yeah, that's the thing, in fact. Is that figments are easy to see in dark areas. But in brightly lit, colorful areas, like this one, they can be particularly hard to make out. Not much contrast you can use. Oh, oh, oh. Gotcha. Dancing figment. Oh, I floated up through that ring. And before I get through that last ring, one last figment. Okay, so that was why that was necessary. Anything up there? Oh yeah, sure enough. Let's see about getting over there. I will be showing off those primal memories at some point. Aha! Psyblast ammo counter gone up by 5. So those are the 2 golden upgrade tokens you can find. One increases your lives or astral projection layers. The other one increases your aggression capacity or ammunition. And we finally made it to the main party. Here we are.
Got it.
Last mental cobweb. Oh, can I get you in time? Can I? No, I can't. Oh, there's a green one. Come on. Ah, gotcha. Oh, there it is. There's the purple one again. Oh, and another purple one. Oh, cool. Got them both. Oh, and there was another one. Yeah, let's check out these side areas here first. Whole bunch of figments around here. You know something? The mental constructs don't have any necks. The actual real people have necks, but these dancers don't. It's just interesting. Also interesting is that if you can get to just the right spot there, you can hop up to this upper layer of bounce pads, or whatever they are, flower pads. Although there was just the one figment there, and that has no collision on it. So apparently I'm not supposed to get that high. With that being said, there are still more figments over on the other set of balconies over here. And if you do manage to get all the figments in every area you've been to previously, then it's actually pretty easy to tell when you're at or about to reach all the figments of your current area. Because there is always just enough points to give you a specific number of ranks. And I suppose there are these figments over here, just around Mia. Hopefully I can grab them without accidentally ending the session in here. Assuming I can figure out which way it moved. Oh, damn it all. Come on, there's that cat. Looks like a director. Gotcha. Alright, I've got 3 more missing. Dang it.
Who's that I see? It's Rasputin, the rolling rock star, in the flesh! And just in time, the party was dying without you, darling. Here, I have a little party favor for you. So cute.
Well, I guess I can always come back to it later.
Don't be a stranger, darling.
Thank you, Agent Vodello. Now it's back to the lab to save Dogen.
Dogen's not in the lab, sweetie. He's watching TV in the lodge with the other children.
I meant the dream Dogen from my brain tumbler vision. If I can find out what's happening to him, maybe that would give me a clue about who stole real Dogen's brain.
Oh, I'm afraid he's just like that.
Excuse me, Agent Vodello?
Hello, darling. Are you back for another dance?
No, I'm here to warn you. I think there's a monster in the lake.
You mean the hideous hulking lungfish of Lake Oblongada? Darling, every summer camp has its stories, but that's all they are.
This one ate Dogen's brains.
Now stop spreading rumors. I know Dogen seems a little naive, but he's actually a very powerful psychic. You know what it's like to stand out, Rasputin, so maybe you could help him out, eh?
Well, I just wanted to stop by and say hi.
Oh, how nice. Isn't it a lovely day? It just seems like on a beautiful day like this, nothing could go wrong, you know?
Well, that seems to be the issue. Is that you think nothing can go wrong here. And so you're dismissing Raz's warnings as just, well, someone who desperately wants attention and wants to be the center of an adventure. And you're right about that, of course. It's just that he also happens to be right. And there is an adventure going on here. Ah, damn it. Got me again. I know I can get up there, though. I've got the levitation ball. I can go anywhere I want now. Yes! On top of the boathouse. I can bypass Bobby completely. Nuts to you, Bobby. I'm getting this card whether you like it or not. In fact, I'm going to go touch the bathysphere. There's nothing you can do to stop me. Haha! Now I'm in the bathysphere, and now I'm not. And Bobby can't stop me or do anything about it. Hey, Bobby, I'm behind you.
Hey, Bobby. Wasn't that great when I beat you in that levitation race? Hey, Bobby. Someone's stealing kids' brains.
Well, in that case, you've got nothing to worry about.
Good one.
Because you got no brains.
Yeah. Hey, Bobby. Hey!
Oh, what's that? You're pushing me away now that we've reset our locations? Well, I don't care. I can go right up onto the boathouse anyway. In fact, I'll do it right now. Do it again. And I'll go over here, where there's this cave. And a card. And a diver's helmet. Nice. Let's see what else is up here. Feels like I can go higher. Yep, for one more card. And I might be able to get across and use that other high wire to get up even higher up, but this time there's nothing up here. Oh, but there is one challenge marker and one psi card left to grab. So I should check around the other parts of the lake area, see where they are. In fact, there's one right there. Nice. Last card of this area, so I just need the psi challenge marker. And I seem to recall where it is. It's right over here on the big stones. Wasn't able to get enough height before, but now that's no problem at all. And I'm just one rank away from getting that levitation ball upgrade. And getting rank 50 out of 100.
Whoa! Elton, I hope you're not waiting for me. Oh, jeez, sorry. Carry on, sailor.
Oh, that's nice. I guess Elton's gotten over Lily.
Hey, you guys want to go do something? Watch TV or something? Want to help me find Dogen's brains? They're missing. Hey, I beat Bobby in this levitation race. It was pretty cool. I got a oarsman's badge, so I can get us a canoe if you guys want to go canoeing. Have you guys ever jumped down these big hollow stumps they have all around camp? No? Okay, I'm gonna go back to Sasha's secret lab now. If you guys need me, that's where I'll be. Okay, I'm gonna go back to Sasha's...
Poor Raz. Loves being the center of attention, can't stand the idea that those two are too wrapped up in each other to see him at all. Come on, let me get around. I guess that's just not gonna work. Oh, there's a reason to go back here. Hey, look at that. Pirate scope. I think they just call those telescopes, but you do you, game. Anyway, we still don't have the right ability to get that skull. What the heck? I guess one of them must have missed, because it had to shoot it 4 times. Anyway, yeah, getting around here is a little bit less of a hassle. I mean, it's still a hassle, it's just not quite as much of one. Anyway, I think I've gotten everything that was around the geodesic dome. Oh.
Let me go!
What to do with small bully assistant?
Geez, I don't know. Could you put him in that deadly Nelson you were talking about?
Could. On such tiny opponent, all blood might drain out ear holes.
Ah! Shut up, Benny!
On other hand, blood from constricted trunk could rush to tongue.
And?
Tongue swells, pops. Most blood drains back down throat.
Interesting.
Less mess that way. Mouth stuffed with giant tongue can't scream. So quieter.
Ah! Shut up, Benny! You have something less drastic?
Well, could use half Deadly Nelson.
What's that?
Like Deadly Nelson, but less dying.
How much less?
Half.
What happens the other half of the time?
Opponent lives. Spends the rest of short life praying for death.
Hey! Can you hear me down there? Maloof?
Shut up, Benny!
Seriously, Maloof, I apologize. Call off your goon, and I'll never bother you again. Ever!
The thing is, Benny, you're never gonna bother me again either way. So you're gonna have to offer something a lot better than that.
Like what?
Any ideas, Mikhail?
Know anything about giant hairless bear?
No.
Out of ideas. Preparing Nelson.
Well, wait. Maybe. Yeah, maybe I did see something like that. Give me a minute to think.
You ready to talk, Benny?
Hold on. It'll come to me.
Dang, Maloof.
You're not going to, kill Benny, are you?
Difficult to say.
You're not going to,
Difficult to say.
kill Benny, are you? Hey, you guys aren't going around taking people's brains out, are you?
Not yet, but, maybe we should do some market research on that and see if there's a demand for that service.
Hey, you guys aren't going
Not-
around. Hey, you guys aren't going around taking people's brains out, are you?
Not yet, but,
You know,
we should do some market research.
I think the camp should feel lucky that Mikhail at least has some sort of principles. Because if Maloof was in charge of this and Mikhail didn't have a say,
On sale now in the main store, we have a special on Dream Fluffs.
I think the camp would be doomed.
You hear me? Dream Fluffs. They're good for you. Keep a pocket full of these for a quick boost of mental health.
Anyway, so I know where that last scavenger item is, and it looks like I've picked up everything else on the map. So, moving on to the recreation area. The rather poorly named recreation area. Like, you think kids would actually be around here if it would actually provided recreation. Oh, that's right, I can get that one if I can aim myself just right. Ah, not that time. But hey, I can get a better shot from the side there. And like it said, I've got more side cards worth an upgrade. Oh, 2 scavenger items, 1 side card left to collect. So let's get up high here and see what all we can find. Oh, sure enough. That's what we can find. The side card. I do have those scavenger items left to find, though. Trying to get up high so I can see more. Then there was that giant tree over here. Wasn't able to get up onto the upper branches. But now I've got levitation. I can go where I want. Oh, and here is the Dinosaur Bone. That means there's just one more scavenger item on the map somewhere. And you know, that hive is pretty conspicuous. Should probably take care of the bear first, though. Uh-oh. Yeah, you gotta button mash to get out of that claw. Aw, damn it. It was almost in cover. Come on, bear. Give me a break. Seriously?
Watch it.
I can't get a break from this bear. Dang, finally. So yeah, I was thinking this would be like some other game where there are plenty of hives just sort of hanging out in trees, but this is really the only one. And there's definitely one way to get it out of the tree. Or maybe not that way. Yeah, shooting it. Clearly that's the way to do it. And I can avoid the bees themselves by turning invisible. And yeah, that's the last scavenger item here. So, on to the main campgrounds. It's a big map, but I can get some big speed with my new levitation ball. Finally get this car that's been taunting me on this giant stump. As a matter of fact, that was the last Psy card I needed to find on this map. You don't go as fast when you're going uphill, but it is still faster than walking, depending on how steep the slope is, of course. Oh, they're gone.
That's weird. Those guys just left all their stuff out here. Wonder what happened to them.
Let's check inside the lodge. Maybe they haven't gone far. Oh, band practice is back on, now that levitation class is over.
TV! Hacky sack!
Yes, hacky sack. Oh no! They're all brainless! Hi, Raz. Vernon, you're okay!
Yeah, we're great. Me and my pals Kitty and Frankie are just hanging out telling stories and watching the boob tube.
TV!
Vernon, look at them. They're zombies.
It did seem kind of weird when they let me get this close to them, and then they didn't mind when I talked all through the show. Kitty even agreed to go on a date with me, more or less. We're gonna play hacky sack.
Keep an eye on them, Vernon. I'm gonna go figure out what's causing this.
Roger that, Raz. Did you ladies know one of the bloodiest battles of the Civil War was fought on the shore of this very lake? Yup, it's true. It happened back when this place was still an Indian summer camp and burial ground. A group of Union soldiers got separated from their regiment. Night was falling, and they were cold and scared of Dracula. Boo. I'm kidding. They were just terrified of getting shot. Though I'm sure any of them with any sense were afraid of Dracula too. They stumbled across an old building. You could still see it on the far side of the lake, so they decided to spend the night there. Little did they know, it was an abandoned Indian insane asylum built on a caveman burial ground. Yup. Little did they also know that a cursed fish lived in the asylum, and that he was an escaped lunatic, but from a different asylum. So even though he was actually living in an asylum, he was still counted as escaped. And what was his curse, you ask? Where his gills should have been, he had hooks. Yup, and where one of the hooks should have been, he had a lug. Yup, a lug. And instead of being about 14 inches long, he was 10 feet tall. But that wasn't the scariest thing. The scariest thing, the absolute scariest thing, and the thing that still makes the old-timers' blood turn to ice, and vice versa, is the part I said first about how he had hooks for gills. Oh, brr.
Great story, Vernon.
Anybody need a hug? Anybody? No? Okay then, anybody mind if I tell that story again? Speak up now if you don't want to hear it again. Here we go. Did you
Vernon, you keep watch over these guys while I try to find their... Dogen!
TV?
Yeah, good idea. You rest here while I find your brains.
Take your time. I've got a lot of really good stories. Yup, it's true. It happened back when
Hey,
this
what's on?
place was still an Indian summer camp and burial ground.
So you get another achievement for listening to Vernon's whole story.
Drum solo! Woo!
You heard the man.
Hey, what's the name of the band?
The Liar Starters.
Let's not fight in front of the fans, okay?
Let's not.
Girl! Ooh, oh, oh. Drum solo!
Alright, doesn't look like they've really updated.
Hey!
And yeah, I found everything here. And funny thing, scavenger hunt items found 14. I'm wondering if I should get another Psy core. But yeah, I've got one scavenger hunt item unaccounted for.
Yep.
And I believe I have found all of the scavenger hunt items in all of the campground areas, aside from that one. Which means the last scavenger hunt item isn't even in the campground. But more on that later.
Hey, there's this whole brain-stealing thing going on that you should know about.
Rasputin, not now! I don't care how long you two have been partners. James is my boyfriend now. Do you know what that means?
Well, he wears his good parade chaps a lot more.
Yes, he's less filthy, that's part of it. But the biggest change is that he can't possibly waste as much time as he used to hanging out with his loser friends.
I don't like you.
And I don't like you. So that covers everything we have in common. Now for the differences. I'm going to be with James all the time from now on. You're going to have to stay as far away from us as possible, or I'm going to make your life more miserable than I imagine it already is.
Hey, there's this whole brain-stealing thing going on that you should know about.
Rasputin, not now!
Dang, Elka. And right in front of JT.
Chicks.
Tell me about it.
Chicks.
Tell me about it.
Hey, JT. I could use a hired gun on this brain-stealing case I'm working on.
Huh? Oh, sorry, Raz. I'm a little preoccupied right now. Got a lot of figuring to do.
Hey, JT. I could use a hired gun on this brain-stealing case I'm working on.
Huh? Oh, sorry, Raz. I'm a little preoccupied right now. Got a lot of figuring to do.
Yeah, you do that, JT. You deserve better. Alright, finally time to get over here. Onto this net I couldn't reach before, but now I can.
Remember to keep filling up those scavenger hunt forms. We got a couple of big promotions for the winner.
Takes me up to this net, up to this high wire. And finally, gets me the last card on this map. Confirmed. Alright, time to get out of here. You know, come to think of it, I could have talked to Coach one last time. Might have had something to say.
Yep.
Where would...
But for right now, it's time to cash in those mental cobwebs. And get myself some more ranks. Nice. So once I start rolling fast enough, just bumping into things will damage them. Now that's something useful in a platformer. As for what I'm going to do next, it's going to have to wait until the next video.